Hiya folks, I'm Grim, and welcome to Grim Grooves, a channel where I react to and review music of all kinds. Today we'll be checking out two songs from Hazbin Hotel, Loser Baby and Poison. And I've never heard any songs from Hazbin Hotel. Well, actually, I've heard the song from the pilot. Back when it first came out, I watched the pilot to Hazbin Hotel, and I also watched the first episode or two of Hell of a Boss, but that's the extent of what I've heard from these shows. And I've been meaning to get back into them because I do really love musicals, and I love stories that have to do with heaven and hell. It's always super interesting to me, but I just haven't gotten around to this one yet, so now's a good time to check out some of the songs because I've heard that they're amazing. A friend of mine just recommended to me the other day, so I was like, oh yeah, I completely forgot about that. So I'm excited to check this out. But if you got anything else you'd like me to check out, throw it down in the comments. And while you're down there, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe because it helps the channel grow. It helps show that you guys are enjoying what I'm making, and I continue making more stuff like this. Like, I know there's more songs from this show too, so I could check those out as well. And I'd also like to thank my Patreon supporters because without their support, I wouldn't be able to continue doing this. So thank you all very much. From the bottom of my heart, thank you. And without further ado, let's check out Loser Baby from Hazbin Hotel.
So things look bad and your back's against the wall. Your whole existence seems fucking hopeless.
Wait, is that Keith David? I had no idea Keith David was in the show, and I had no idea he could sing. Like, wow, he's able to carry a tune. Oh, damn, Keith David.
Whole existence seems fucking hopeless. You're feeling filthy as a dive bar bathroom stall. Can't face the world sober and dopeless. You've lost your way. You think your life is wrecked. Well, let me just say,
it's interesting that like it seems like a really sad song and stuff like that, but then there's like the twinkle of the piano and like little twinkling bells almost in the background. Like there's a hopefulness despite this being a fairly sad song and stuff like that. It seems like, anyways. Yeah, I'm curious to learn more. Like this is really interesting, and the animations are really cool too.
You think your life is wrecked? Well, let me just say you're correct.
Wait, what?
You're a loser, baby, a loser, goddamn baby. You're a fucked up little whiny bitch.
Hey.
You're a loser just like me.
Thanks, asshole.
You're a screws loose loser, and only one-star reviewser. You're a power bottom at rock bottom, but you got company.
This supposed to make me feel better?
There was a time I thought that no one could relate to the
Ooh, this song is incredible. Like, only a minute in, I already love this song so much. Like, the little jokes here and there, the little jabs at the other character there, like, it's so well done. It's so funny. Like, obviously the writing style and the comedic style of this is very, very good. It's very reminiscent of, like, parody songs like Weird Al or things like that. Just the way it's, like, misdirects and the comedy stings of the good moment, the comedic moments of the song. And also the song itself is incredibly well composed, like very jazzy song, very funky, like, well, more jazz than funk, but it's really good. Like the horns just coming in this little bit here, like the piano's been fantastic, like it has really good melodies here, like it's just so incredibly well done. And again, the animation as well is just so crisp and fluid, like incredibly well done. It's crazy that this originally came from just a YouTube creators series and stuff like that, and I definitely need to get back and watch the show because this is crazy.
time I thought that no one could relate to the gruesome ways in which I'm damaged. But letting walls down, it can sometimes set you straight. We're all living in the same shit sandwich.
I'm just still so blown away by Keith David's singing voice. Like, I'm actually going to go back 10 seconds to get that him saying straight, because it's just such a good belt out and it sounds so good, and the way he sustains that note and things like that. Like, again, I had no idea that Keith David could sing, and he can sing well. Like, this is crazy. And it looks like after this we're probably going to get a little bit from the other character. I'm curious how their singing voice will be. This is really good.
Letting walls down, it can sometimes set you straight. We're all living in the same shit sandwich.
I sold my soul to a psychopathic freak.
And you think that makes you unique? Get out of here, man. We're both losers,
sucking hoe.
Maybe that's fine by me.
I'm a loser, honey, a schmoozer and a dummy, but at least I know I'm not alone.
You're a loser.
Ooh, I think I'm gonna like this other character. It just seems really interesting and like very self-deprecating and things like that, which is fantastic. Like very honest about who he is or they are or whatever. But it's so cool to see. Like again, the animation style, like even just the characters, designs of the characters is just really well done, and the music. Like when this other character started, the one that has the white hair, like the music was started to be a little bit more like whimsical, a little bit more silly, and then they kind of built in and kind of built up that main melody once again. But it was just interesting how the kind of themes of the music were different for each character, kind of thing. And now I think we're probably going to go into a little bit of a duet section, which is really cool because this is so good. This is absolutely fantastic.
The
Coked up dick sucking hoe.
maybe that's fine by me.
I'm a loser, honey, a schmoozer and a dummy, but at least I know I'm not alone.
You're a loser just like me. I got an appetite for gambling.
I got an appetite for sampling every drug and sex toy I can
Go
find.
ahead, baby, sing that song. Come on.
I got no holes left to deflower.
I sold my soul to
Damn.
save my power. Now
This show is out of pocket. It's fantastic though. I love this type of stuff. Like great adult animation. You can never get enough of it, especially with its musical edge like this. Like this is so cool. Like I don't think there's any other show that I can think of that's exactly like this. And I mean, this is just like 2 minutes into a song. I'm like, this is so cool though.
Holes left to deflower.
I sold my soul to save my power. Now I'm on that demon's leash.
I'm trapped and it gets worse with every hour. You're a loser, baby.
A loser, but just maybe if we eat shit together, things will end up differently. It's time to lose your self-loathing. Excuse yourself, let hope in, baby. Play your card, be who you are. A loser, just like.
There he is! They're fucking singing!
Wow. Wow, that was insane. Like, I actually got almost, like, teared up by the end there. Like, despite this being such a silly song and stuff like that, like, the actual message is actually very meaningful and very, like, hopeful and beautiful, despite the fact that the song is, again, very, very silly and very over the top and all that type of stuff. Like, it's really interesting, and I'm fascinated by the story that they're telling here. It's like both of these characters have some kind of like deals with demons or devils or something like that that keeps them in some oppressive situation, and now they're just like both bonding over the fact that they're both kind of screwed. And it's awesome. Like, it's such an interesting take on the underworld, like hell, and the stories that can happen there and stuff. And I'm really curious to learn more about these characters and what's happening in the world of the show and stuff like that, because it's so well done. Like, this was fantastic, and this is only one song. We still got another one to check out. Poison. It looks like this might be a character, one for that other character, the one with the white hair there. But yeah, this is crazy. Like, so well done. Again, so fantastic. And the animation style is also great. Like, the little joke at the end there, like, they're singing. Like, it's just so well done. This is fantastic. But let's keep going with Poison.
I'm not a bubble up to cash in. Another lover underneath those flashing lights. Another one of those ruthless nights. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I should have guessed that this would happen. I should have known it when I looked in your red hot eyes, spewing all your red hot lies. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Ooh, so this character, whoever this voice actor is, they can certainly sing as well. Like, Keith David was kind of the star of the other one, in my opinion, just because, again, I had no idea Keith David could sing, and his voice just so deep and bassy that it worked really well with the sing-songy style of this. And now we're getting the other characters kind of just, this might just be a song for that character, but it's really good so far. Like, just the vocals are really, really solid. And the background melody too, like just heavy drums, and then that main synth melody going throughout the whole thing. Like, it seems a bit oppressive and seems a bit like tense. Like, it's very much a tense song so far. And I'm really curious to see where this will go, because it's already fantastic.
Eyes spewing all your red hot lies. Yeah, yeah, yeah. What's the worst part of this hell?
bars are so solid. Like, and I'm assuming that this is probably the story of like the demon that this character is kind of tied to, like someone who's just taking advantage of them and like using them and things like that. But wow, like just the vocals here are so solid. Like, I actually want to go back and get the end of that chorus, because like the sustained notes by this singer are just so well done, and it's incredible. It's so like it's such high quality like music and stuff. Like, wow.
Want me, baby, that's the way you got me, I'll be yours. My story's gonna end with me dead from your poison. I got so good at being untrue. I got so good at telling you what you wanna hear. I disassociate, disappear. So far beyond difficult to resist another gulp. Yeah, I know it's poison, you're feeding me poison. I'm choking from the taste and I can't help but swallow up your poison. I made my choice and every night I'm wasted like there's no tomorrow. Anyway you want me.
Damn, man, this is just so crazy. Like, this is a very serious and dark song for the most part, because it's like addiction and abuse and things like that, and it's very, very heavy subject matter, but at the same time, like, it's also such a bop. Like, despite the darkness of this song, like, it's just the melodies are so good. Like, again, that main percussion hit, the like drums, and then you have like different layers of synth melodies going, and it's just such a good backing for this vocalist, especially when they like sustain notes or just hit like those really, really good bars. Like, because the writing for this song is also fantastic. Like, the lyrics are all incredible. Like, it's like no like extra, they don't really need anything over the top in a way. Like, each line is just a perfect line for that specific section. Like, there's not really a whole lot of flourishes aside from that. Like, there's not really a lot of tangents just going off in lyrics that don't really pertain to exactly what's happening here. It's all just like very much to the point, and very much like it hits so hard. Like, very heavily or well crafted lyrics here. This is incredible.
Anyway you want me, baby, that's the way you got me, I'll be yours. My story's gonna end with me dead from your poison. Poison, I'm drowning in poison. I'm filling up my glass, but it's always hollow, full of poison. I'm sick of the poison. Wish I had something to live for tomorrow.
Wow. That last line was so deep. Like, I mean, just the way that you can hear the main singers, like their voice cracking and like the emotion pouring out of them, like in this section. Like, this is like pure hopelessness for this last bar, and it's beautiful, it's sad, but it's also incredibly messed up, but it's like just so well done, and like, yeah, just so raw. Like, that's the feeling I get from this most. Like, it's just such a raw emotion being poured out of this character and this singer from that, especially that last few lines. Like, it's rare that you get something like that. I'm actually going to keep going to see if it goes to the end or if there's anything else. Actually, I want to get that last little bit again, just because it's so raw and so interesting.
But it's always hollow, full of poison. I'm sick of the poison. Wish I had something to live for tomorrow.
I think that's probably it. Yeah. Holy, that was absolutely stunning. Like, I'm just blown away. Like, both of these songs were just so freaking good, and I could see why people praise this so much. I mean, I should have gotten into this show a long time ago, but in a way I'm kind of glad I didn't, because now I can experience it with you guys, because this was crazy good. Like, the jokes in the first one, the lines, like, all the writing was so good. Like, and I can't wait to learn more about these characters and their stories, and like, I wonder if it kind of builds onto more of what this song is talking about. Like, maybe we get some context into who the character is that they're kind of tied to and being used by and whatever. And like, yeah, I'm curious. And also, I'm curious if these songs like play verbatim in the show, or like, obviously the other song seems like it did. Like, we saw it seemed like an actual scene from the series, but this one is just like instrumental or whatever, so maybe it's just a bit of a black background song or something. Regardless, even if it's just played throughout, like, I'm just really curious because it's so well done. Like, both such fantastic songs and such different moods too. Like, I wonder if like they play into each other, like maybe this song comes before the other song or vice versa or something like that, because the character with the white hair seemed very defeated at the beginning of the first song that we listened to, Loser Baby. So I wonder if this maybe comes before that, like maybe breaks down, because he's definitely, by the end of this one, he definitely seems like the character is just completely broken down, completely raw, and like, yeah, just absolutely broken. And it's very sad and very messed up to hear, but at the same time, like I said, the song is just so good. Like, it's just such a solid song, even if it is incredibly dark. Like, that was amazing. Wow. But yeah, thanks for hanging out, watching me, or watching my reaction. If you liked it, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe. And until next time, later days, folks.
I was weightless, just quivering like some leaf come in the window of a restroom.